Hey, welcome to a special Be the Breakthrough presentation. I'm Randy Gage, and I'm going to be leading kind of a unique hybrid presentation here. Here at Rain International, we've just launched the enhanced version of the compensation plan. So the Be the Breakthrough presentation has been updated, the PowerPoint deck. So this is going to kind of be a run through where I show you how I go through the slides, and also as a special use for when you have candidates who are looking at they're interested in RAIN, either the products or the business opportunity, and maybe there's not an upcoming presentation in the next few days, you can bring them to this video. So if you are a guest and you've been invited to this video, you should know you're very special because somebody thinks enough about you that they would like to introduce the RAIN seed source nutrition movement, which is going around the world. They wanted to share that with you, and they think you're really sharp and don't want to waste any time, and they want you to get this information right away. So either way, welcome to it. I'm going to start my screen share. We're going to go through the slide deck. And what I will do is we'll keep this. Let me keep that. Can I even go less on that? Okay, get me that in the corner. And then I'm going to actually keep the side of the slide where it shows what's coming next, and hopefully you're able to see the presenter notes at the bottom. So for you guys who are just looking through the training, you'll see how to go. And again, if you're a guest, you'll see exactly how the business is done and the kind of level of support you can get. So let's jump into it. What we're really talking about today is to become a social entrepreneur. The world is going through some really difficult times right now. As a RAIN associate, you can be one of the people who is helping with solutions, who is making a difference. First, we have to talk about the health crisis in the world today. I got to tell you, this pie chart floored me. If you would have asked me 10 minutes before I saw this, Randy, what's the number one cause of death in the world? I would have said, oh, obviously war, maybe war and terrorism. You said, what's the second cause? I would have said, oh, accidents, right? Like plane accidents, car accidents, train accidents. I mean, there's so many of those. And then I see this chart and realize 88% of the cause of death is disease. And we live in the greatest time in human history for medicine and wellness and science. There are people who are watching this video today who are going to live to be 140 years old. Very likely. I mean, that's the kind of advances we're having in medicine right now. But 88% of us are still dying from diseases. And one of the cofactors of that, of course, is obesity. Obesity is an epidemic in the world. So obviously, the world is facing a wellness, health crisis, and we can help them. And of course, the other, no surprise to anybody watching this, the world is facing a financial crisis, a prosperity crisis. Look at the median household income here, and then look at what the price of owning a home has done. Look at this next slide. I particularly want to mention to the millennials, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z. You guys are facing such an unfair situation. You're born into economies with so much government debt. Your future has been mortgaged away. The income in the world, the disparity between the XYZ generations, and my generation, I'll be the first to admit it, the baby boomer generation. We're controlling such a huge segment of the wealth. And this chart, nothing demonstrates this better than for the first time in generations, 30-year-olds are not earning more than their parents earned at the same age. And if you see this next slide, look at your grandparents, your parents, and the kid generation, the pre-tax income, the percentage it goes that of the income that's required for college, and the percentage that's required to own a home. I mean, these are really difficult times. And you can become a social entrepreneur with Rain International, and you can live a wonderful lifestyle business. And most importantly, though, you're successful by helping other people reach success. This is what the social entrepreneur angle excites me so much, because it just speaks to my soul. That's the way I like to earn my money. I don't do day trading. I don't short stocks. I've been a student of the principles of prosperity for a long, long time. And I believe that true prosperity comes when we're empowering other people. And we get a chance to do that with Rain because of the single most important element of our business plan, which is the ability to harness leverage. Look at J.K. Rowling, who wrote the Harry Potter series, or the entrepreneurs like Oprah and Mark Cuban, Jeff Bezos. They all, and that's the current ones, right? They all practice leverage. Go back to, if you ever read Think and Grow Rich, and think of the financial titans of earlier eras. Ford and Firestone and Edison and Carnegie, same thing. They were able to employ leverage. J.K. Rowling doesn't have to write a book for every reader. She writes it once and they sell 50 million copies. That's leverage, right? Oprah does her thing. She makes her show. She appears in a movie. She publishes her magazine. She does all these kind of things. She's practicing leverage. And if you know how to sing like Prince or Elvis or Shakira, if you could write books like J.K. Rowling, okay, great. You're probably getting leverage. But for most people, for most middle income people, low income people, we've never had those kind of opportunities to harness leverage. And that's what you can get with Rain, and that's what you can offer the people that you introduce to Rain. The other thing that happens is we're profiting from 4 pretty big megatrends. The first, we talked about social entrepreneurship. The second is the healthy lifestyle, driven by those charts we looked at earlier. There are so many millions of people becoming health conscious now. The side gig economy, and of course, social media marketing. So if you can get excited about a product, if you would want to tell your friends about it, if you could put a post on Facebook or TikTok, you can be a Rain associate, and you really can create your dream life because you set your own hours, you pick the people that you want to work with, and you become successful by helping other people reach success. A lot of countries, there's great tax advantages. Everywhere in the Rain universe, there's exotic trips, cruises, just incentive trips that are lifetime experiences. So if you love to travel like I do, I've been to 70 some countries, and I'm not done. I can't wait always to see the next one. And the other thing about Rain that's really important in terms of leverage is time zone leverage. Right now, Rain is operating in about 40 some countries. They're spread across 16 time zones. So what that means is you can be earning while you sleep. And that's the magic of leverage. If you really want to create a dream lifestyle, you've got to be able to escape the trading hours for dollars or hours for euro, hours for money trap. So with Rain, you get the opportunity to do that. The whole opportunity is based on a very simple but brilliant nutritional breakthrough: seed sourced nutrition. What you see on the screen, that's actually the Svalbard Global Seed Bank. It's located the most northernmost point on Earth that you can get to on a commercial airline. It's on a little island within the Arctic Circle. And that seed bank is a fortress built inside the bowels of the mountain. And that's not to protect nuclear missile silos or world leaders, but seeds. Because the seeds are the source of all life. You know, if it's not from when we're talking about plants and vegetables and fruits, if it's not from a seed, it's not real nutrition, right? There's so much. Why do we have such obesity and health challenges? Because so much of what people are eating today is fake food. You know, chips and cookies and cupcakes and pizza and stuff. And I love a guilty pleasure as much as anyone, but we have to recognize that's not real food. That's not what your body needs to regenerate and make you healthy. What Rain has done, the breakthrough that was hidden in plain sight, is Rain creates products like this, you know, this prebiotic, postbiotic I'm drinking. I have some beet powder mixed in there. We have gel packs. This is the Core, which is a detox gel pack. All these Rain products are made from seeds, not the fruits and vegetables or plants or herbs, because seeds are 20 to 30 times more pure, more potent, more pure than what they grow into. So it's a breakthrough that was hidden in plain sight. The next slide, of course, this is where, if you're the one doing the presentation, you want to talk about 2 or 3 of your favorite products and why they are. We never want to prescribe or diagnose. We don't talk about diseases. Rain products are not medical products. They are food supplements. So I showed you Core earlier. This is probably my favorite product because this and Pure, which you see in like the bottom right-hand corner, that's what I have mixed in this shaker bottle. Here's what I know. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but what I know, as a guy who's done athletics for the last 50 years, the secret of health starts in your gut. It starts in your blood. When you have clean blood, when you have a clean digestive tract, your body operates at peak optimal wellness. So I love the Pure because it just resets your gut. It's got prebiotics, postbiotics, a lot of really healthy ingredients for the digestive tract. And of course, the Core, this is like the ultimate greens product with just spirulina and wheatgrass. And just, if you read the ingredient label on this, you realize, wow, this would be the thing. You would go to a health food store, you'd probably spend $15 buying 5 different types of shots to equal the potency that's in this little 1-ounce gel pack. This is the equivalent of 9 servings of fruits and vegetables. And then, of course, Soul and Soul Red, which are kind of the signature products of the company. Basically the same, just based on one with red seed, one with black seed, but amazing for helping your body, the antioxidants, keeping your inflammation low, which is a big issue for a lot of people. Rain developed what's called the Nutrient Preservation Protocol, or NPP. What this is a process to ensure the purity and the assimilation and the efficacy and the potency of all the rain products, because they use the seed, the husk, the meat inside the seed, but it's sterilized, pure, and what, not the sterilized, what's the word I'm looking for? Sterilized water with the blue filter and the ionized water and all of that. But low temperature pasteurization, that's what I'm looking for. Low temperature, so it keeps the ingredients active, but also gets, and it's done so it protects, it gets rid of any bugs or viruses or any other kind of impurities or toxins. So we're talking about state of the state of the state of the art nutrition. So let's talk about how you earn if you choose to do the Rain business opportunity. Of course, it should go without saying, but won't. Everything in the Rain plan is built on customers. The difference between a legitimate direct selling company and a crazy scheme is we don't pay any headhunter fees or training fees or things like that. Everything you earn in the Rain compensation plan is based on the volume produced by Rain products that get to the end customer. And Rain has a customer rewards program, so people can sign up and subscribe, get their regular products delivered every month, never run out, and they get rewards for that. Rain Cash with credit for future products. Even as an associate, you get rewards for being on subscription, and it allows you to get more products. So what this does is it provides a reduced price benefit ratio for your customers, and it builds volume for your organization, which you're going to be rewarded in the compensation plan. All right, there's a lot of ways to earn. I'm not going to go into all the details. I just want to hit the big picture stuff. And no, you can always get complete details on the Rain corporate website. But the first way you earn after the customer reward stuff is fast start commissions. We've got 3 special combination packages for new associates. One for personal pack, for someone who really just wants to use the products and share the products with their friend. A builder kit, which comes with a bigger cross selection of product and some marketing materials. And then a leadership pack for somebody who would like to make Rain a career like I have and so many other people have. So every time you enroll someone who buys one of those activation orders, you can see it's $50, $100, or $200 fast start commission. And then when those people introduce activation order kits to their people, you get a commission match. So let's say you sponsor Mary. She enrolls somebody at the personal level. She's going to make $50. You're going to make a $10 match bonus. If Mary enrolls a leader and she earns $200, you're going to earn a $50 match. Also, just know all the examples I'm using here are in US dollars because Rain is headquartered in the United States, but we do business all over the world. So there are different currencies, different product menus in different countries and different configurations of these packs. But I'm just showing you how the process works. Then the next part of the compensation plan is a partner bonus. If you move fast, you get somebody active on your left side, somebody active on your right side. You've got enough volume, you get a $100 partner bonus. When in 6 weeks, you reach the rank of senior partner, so now you've got a couple of people on each side, you're meeting the point criteria, there's a $200 senior partner bonus. So all told, you make $300. Why those are important is because the fast start commission and the partner bonuses, this allows new people to earn money right away when they get started. This next pool, a little more complicated. I promise you, you don't have to understand all the intricacies of it. Details are in a booklet called How to Make It Rain. It's on the website. But just to give you an idea of why it's important to you, this is called the Executive Global Advancement Pool. The company takes 1% of total global volume, commissionable volume, and they put it in a pool, and it's divided by the people who are qualified at the 4 executive ranks: bronze executive, silver executive, gold executive, and platinum executive. And you see each rank you get gives you a bigger percent of GV3. You say, wait a minute, what's GV3? That means your commissionable volume through 3 levels of your organization. So in other words, suppose you had sponsored those 3 people and they had brought in those people and they had brought in those people. That's your 3 levels. You're going to get a percentage of that volume for each share you have in the pool. And this pool gets you paid through 78 weeks. So this is what we would say would kind of tipping point money. When people start to get excited about the business, they're going to devote some more time with it. Maybe they're building some long distance lines. They're investing in the business, buying plane tickets and working with those people. So this is where this pool comes into play. So if you look, the first one, the bronze bonus pool, you can get paid your percentage of your CV3 for 12 weeks. When you break to silver executives, you can get 16 weeks in that pool. Gold pool goes for 24 weeks, and then you see the platinum pool. Here's what's the key. I have a number of people in my organization. They went from partner to bronze, or they went from partner or senior partner to silver or to gold. So what that means is if they start off in the first week or 2 here as silver, they're going to get the silver and the bonus, the bronze shares here, then the silver. If they start off at gold, they could be getting, and I have people on my team doing this literally right now. They are earning bronze, silver, and gold shares, even though they just entered this pool 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. So what does that mean? It means the faster you build, the more lucrative it is for you. Most any other company, they'd say, hey, you went up to this pool, so now you're not going to qualify for that pool. Rain does the opposite. They say, hey, we want to reward the people who are building fast. So if they want to double dip in the pools, if they want to triple dip in the pool, they could do that. So that's huge. All right, let's talk about residual income. As you build your team, you're going to divide it into 2. It's going to work on 2 sides, a left side and a right side. Everybody builds 2 lines. That allows people, it forces people to create spillover. It means the sponsorship line above you is also recruiting and enrolling people below you. So it really creates some positive results for everybody in the team. Well, the team commission allows you to earn up to 10% of the volume in whichever side is less. So the lesser line, you could earn up to $10,000 a week for team commissions. So guys, this is, if you're the kind of person who does things in a big way, if you're serious, you're coachable, you're going to really work this, this is a very lucrative bonus. And by the way, when you come in at that leadership pack level, you actually are eligible to build 3 income centers instead of 1. So you could triple these numbers every week. All right, let's look at the next one. Another one, huge in terms of accessing depth in your team, building strong residual, and creating really, really strong incomes to build financial freedom for you and your family. This is called the generational bonus match. And this is very different to what you might have seen in other companies. Sometimes with these companies, they say, hey, with this particular bonus, you're going to get a percentage of what your people earn on your first level, your second level, your third level, right? But Rain isn't doing that with levels. They're doing it with levels of executives, meaning generations of bronze executives. So if you look at this graphic on the screen, all these blue people, they would all be 1 generation for you that you would earn a matching bonus based on what they're earning of their team commission. And then these maroon-ish type color people, that would all be in the 2nd generation. And as you become, each rank you go up, you get more generations of bronze executives, their whole group, that you would get a matching bonus on. So if you're a bronze executive, you're going to get 1 level of matching bonus of your bronze. If you're silver, you get 2 generations. Gold executive, 3 generations. I don't have to tell you, this is lucrative. This is rewarding people for building in depth. And this team commission and generational matching bonus, these are so lucrative for serious people. All right, we have another bonus pool. This is like the executive one, but this one is created for the diamond ranks. So you see diamond, double diamond, triple diamond. But here's the kicker with this. This is done with 1.5% of the total company commissionable volume. And it's matched based on your volume through 10 levels of your organization. So I'm not even going to talk about what this means, because it would just get the company in trouble with the regulators, and it would sound like rah-rah hype. So here's all I will tell you. If you're a serious person, this could create a legacy income from you, a very substantial one that you could will to your children or your grandchildren. All right, the next slide in the deck you're going to see is, this is where we have testimonials for the live ones. We'll get 4 or 5, even 6 people that just take a minute each and kind of tell their why Rain, why now story. So that's where that goes. And then just to take you through the rest of the presentation, it's really important that people see the level of support that they can count on. This is the part of the office of the corporate team in Orem, Utah, where the company's headquartered. But just know, Rain has general managers and vice presidents and customer service people and warehouse people all over the globe. And they have one job and one job only, and that is supporting you. Rain takes care of the taxes, the ordering, the logistics, the warehousing, the product registration, the accounting. They do that work so you can do what you do best, which is just share the opportunity with the people you know. So you don't have to, it's the perfect side gig, part-time, home-based business. There's a very strong leadership team above you, and they all have a vested interest in your success because of the nature of the compensation plan. Even somebody who's in a different line, a top leader, They have an incentive to help your team build because that grows the global CV, and the global CV goes into that executive advancement pool and the diamond advancement pool. This slide is one of my favorite because, of course, I, along with the lady you see there in the red dress, Ann Feinstein, we were very instrumental in this. We started with RAIN as consultants. The company brought us in to create a step-by-step duplicable system for your success. And we did that, and I'm so proud of this is what we call a mass market recruiting tool. It's a little booklet that you could leave in the seat pocket of an Uber or an airplane. If you meet someone you're never going to see them again, you can give them this. Hey, check it out. My number's on the back. Call me if you got an interest. The product catalog is just gorgeous, filled, a lot of companies, they don't even print this stuff anymore, right? They're too cheap. They're like, well, everything's PDF. Well, we don't want to print stuff. It costs too much money. RAIN has invested millions of dollars over the last year building out this system, building out Rainmaker University, which is an online learning platform that Ann and I have created all of these training modules on meeting people, how to work your candidate list, how to make presentations, how to follow up, the new associate orientation to help people get started fast. And this is how this is why you're seeing me on this video. We started working with the company and we're like, my God, these products are amazing. How I personally, I can't even begin to tell you how impressed with these products that I am and take every day and have been taking. And we're like, how is this not a multi-billion-dollar company? And realize, well, they just don't have the marketing materials yet. They don't have the system. So that is all built out now. What you're hearing about now is not RAIN. You're hearing about RAIN 2.0. All right, so how do you get started fast? There's the 3 kits I told you about earlier. You see, if you're just would like to use the products and share them, the personal pack would be the way to go. If you're one of those weekend warriors and you're looking for a side gig, you're going to get the builder pack, more products, a great selection of tools, marketing tools, and then a 4-module training on recruiting. And then if you're serious as a heart attack, you'd ultimately love to make a career of RAIN, then we'd recommend you get the leadership pack, more products, more marketing materials, the 4-module training, and then a 6-module training on the road to diamond. The great things about these are basically whatever level you come in, you get 5 people to follow you, you've got your money back. Because remember, you get those fast start commissions. So if you look at the leadership pack, 5 people, you're going to get a $200 fast start commission for each. So just that alone would get you your money back. So you really can get off to a fast start because it has the products, the tools, and the training. The last thing or two before we go, we have to talk about the Seeds for Change Foundation. It's not an accident that this presentation is called Be the Breakthrough. Many companies have foundations. Some of them do it for PR purposes. Some of them do it as an afterthought. I can tell you with RAIN International, Travis Perry, the owner, the co-founder, this is what drives him. This is built into the DNA of everything about RAIN. And this is the movement that you get to be a part of. This is from one of the projects that the foundation does around the world. Do a lot of great things, but in many cases, it's going to help people, indigenous people in areas where there's extreme hardship or poverty, infrastructure isn't there. We help them acquire land. We help them develop irrigation, and we provide the seeds for change, the seeds that allow them to grow their own plants, their own crops, their own food, and become self-sufficient. So a very, very wise soul once said, be the breakthrough you want to achieve. And that's built into the DNA of the company. We have the seeds for change foundation, and we have the seeds for empowerment that come from the RAIN compensation plan. Because again, not only is there so many people who are going to bed tonight praying about a health challenge, there's just as many or even more who are going to bed tonight praying about a financial challenge. And with RAIN, you could be that social entrepreneur to help them. So the last thing, of course, is timing and positioning. It's really important you convey to people that just by the structure of the RAIN compensation plan, your positioning is important. The difference between waiting 2 days or 3 days might be 11 people who are above you versus being below you. Because everybody builds a two-legged structure, it's important timing. I like to tell people, being at the top of my structure, this is such an opportunity, and you've got to convey that to everyone you talk to. Being at the top of your structure, this is the most valuable real estate in the world. I like to tell my candidate, hey, listen, I'm terrible at brain surgery. I don't know anything about nuclear physics, but I'm really good at this business. And being in my team, getting in the spot, having me help you develop depth and work down, that's a big deal. And it can help you. And that's what every one of you can say to the people you're talking to about RAIN, because we all build in this same structure. We're all building these global advancement pools, and we have an opportunity that the world desperately needs. The world needs seed source nutrition, and the world needs financial opportunity. It needs more social entrepreneurs like you and me who work together to make the world a better place. So I hope you'll join me. Peace.